Happy Friday! I'm here to talk about the number one thing that you can do to uplevel your business. Just give me 1 second. Let me share this. And then I will get started. I'm super excited to talk all about upleveling your business. There's so much to talk about. How do I do this? Here we go. Okay. I've been thinking a lot lately about my business and all of the things that I've done to get to this place. I really feel like I've gotten to this place in my business where so many things have happened. I've achieved so many of my goals. I'm on track to hit my financial goal for the year. I'm like, so many awesome things are happening, and I'm really, really excited to talk about that. So yes, let's jump in and talk about the number one thing you can do to uplevel your business. So this is just based on my experience and like what I've gone through as a business owner over the past 3 years. So I was trying to think about like if I could go back and do something different, or if I could go back and change something or focus in a different area. And it really struck me that like I tried to think about all of the things that I've done well and like how I could have done them better. And I think that the main thing that I would do if I could go back like Marty McFly and change something in my business, I would have focused more on my team right from the very beginning. And I do feel like I started out building my team pretty quickly. I hired my first VA 4 months into my business, so I did jump in right away, but it wasn't like my top priority right away. It took me a while to get to a place where I have this huge, big, awesome team. It took me a while to transition into a real agency, a real actual team. And it took me a while to get to the place where I am now in my business, where I have this absolutely amazing team. I finally feel like I'm on top of everything. I am a time management goddess. I'm having so much time in my business for all the things that I want to do. It's amazing. Like, I get to finish my client work so early on in the day, and I have the whole rest of the day to focus on my own business. I take 2 whole days a week to focus on doing tasks for my own business. It has been such a blessing. And so if I could go back, I would focus on that earlier, because I spent so much time feeling constantly frustrated and constantly like in this time management hell where I really wasn't having any time at all to work on my business. So yeah, I feel like in terms of the most ROI, like the most like results that I got back for my effort, building my team and turning that into like this profitable, well-oiled machine has definitely been the number one thing that has helped to grow my business. So I made a list of like there are 5 things that I definitely don't think that I could do if I didn't have my team. So the first thing is social media. I mean, I would probably be able to do like 1, maybe 2 platforms half-assed if I was by myself, but having a team allows me to do like as many social media platforms as I want. So I'm able to be on Instagram, I'm able to be on Facebook, I'm able to be on Pinterest, YouTube, like all of these different platforms, and I'm able to be actually active on all of them. Like, I'm posting every single day, I'm engaging with my audience, and it's really so nice to have the team to back me up, so I'm able to do those things. Also, content creation. There's a lot of content that I create and that most business owners create as part of their business. We're talking like blog posts, newsletters, webinars, promotional emails, like course, info product stuff, things for our current students, all of the content that I have to create for my business. It is so much. Like, I never knew that as a business owner you'd have to do so much writing. And luckily I like writing, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I still like don't even have enough time to do all the content creation that I want to do, even though I love doing it. So having a team allows me to be able to focus on that more, and they also help me deliver that content and create it. So I'm able to come up with the ideas and like a detailed outline, and they're able to help me write some of it, or they'll edit some of it, or they help me formatting and posting. And having them be able to like back me up and do those other pieces is so crucial to be able to actually get out 1 blog post a week and 2 newsletters a week. Like, it's a lot of content. Okay, they also really help me with details on the big projects. So I'm definitely somebody where I consider myself a type A person. I'm definitely more detail oriented than a big picture person. But as my business gets bigger, I've realized I'm almost needing to get into that place where I am more of a big picture person, and I need other people to help me manage the details while I'm like at that top level looking over everything. So that's definitely a shift that I've noticed in my business over the past couple of years, where, you know, I started out really in the details, and then as time goes on, I become more and more and more of a big picture person. So while I'm doing that, I have to have my team there to help me with the details. Because if they're not on top of the details and I'm not on top of the details, then that is a bad situation, because details need to be kept on top of. I was also able to redesign my website. I'm super excited. The new website is launching probably next week. I'm really, really excited about the new design. I cannot wait to show you guys. I've been working on it for so long. This has actually been in the works since like almost a year ago. I've been working on it like in my head and like mapping it out, and I finally started to dedicate time to it a couple of months ago. And as soon as I like put pen to paper and started mapping everything out, it was like so quick. The website was done so quickly. So my team is there to implement for me. If I just like give them direction, things happen so quickly, and I'm able to do things like redesign my website, which I never in a million years thought that I was going to have time to do, and now it's almost done. I'm so excited about that. So the last thing they also help me do is high quality client work. I really make sure that when I'm hiring my team members, I hire the best of the best of the best. And if, you know, maybe they're not the best of the best at the time that I hire them, but I hire people who have really great potential, and then I work with them and I work with them, and we learn together and we grow together, and eventually they get to the point where they are so freaking good and I'm so amazed by all the work that they do and so proud of everything. It's gotten to the point where they can often do work better than I would have ever been able to do it by myself. So not only am I able to have high quality client work that's on par with what I would have been able to give my clients if I was still at the point in my business where I was doing all of the work myself, not only am I able to do that, I'm able to do often better a lot of the time. Just recently, one of my team members designed a website mock-up for a client, and I was like, oh, drooling. It was so pretty, and I was so obsessed with it, and it's just way, way better than I ever would have been able to do by myself. So it's really, really nice to be able to provide my clients with that high quality service that they deserve, and, you know, going even over the top of what I would have been able to do myself. So my team also, those are like the 5 things that I don't feel like would have been able to do without my team, but they also help me do like other stuff on top of that. So they give me a lot of freedom, and how I have freedom in like all these different areas too. I realize there's all these different types of freedom almost that you get when you have a team. There's like creative freedom, there's freedom of time, there's freedom of choice, there's freedom from responsibility, there's freedom from pressure. There's all these different things that my team has allowed me to be able to experience in terms of freedom, and I really, really like feeling more free in my business to be able to have those creative ideas and to bring to the table stuff that, you know, I wouldn't have had time or the ability to do before. And in that, I also feel like it's made me become a better business owner because I have more time to think creatively and be creative. and it's made me less stressed out. So all around, I feel like I'm a better person because of my team. I think I'm a better wife. I'm a better business owner. I'm better all around because I have less stress because of my team. And I'm able to do what I love to do and what I want to do. I'm able to pick and choose the things that I do in my business. If I want to work on this, I work on this. If I want to work on this, I work on this. And that is so amazing because I finally feel like all the fun parts of my business, that's what I get to do all day long. And that's the dream, right? This is what I imagine my business would be when I first started my business, and it never seemed like it was ever going to get to that point, but I finally feel like I'm on the other side, and it's such an amazing feeling that I want to share with you guys, because I honestly wasn't sure if it existed until I got to the point where it was happening all the time, and oh my gosh, you guys, it feels incredible. So what I do want to say, though, kind of a caveat to all of this, is that it is not easy running a team. It is not easy to build a team, having to hire people, fire people, train people, manage people. It is a difficult process. I'm not going to lie. I want to be really honest with you guys. If you are interested in building a team, know going in that it is a extremely difficult process. But it is super, super worth it. I can absolutely tell you that. All the time that I've spent putting time into my business, putting time into my team, building and growing everything, setting up all of these important systems, and getting all of this in place has really done so much for my business. And like I said, it's that ROI I'm experiencing now. It is so great. So yeah, that I want you to think about whether building a team, even if it's just a small team, could be something in the cards for you, because I love being a team leader. I love managing my team, and it's all coming back to me in spades. I'm experiencing those benefits of having a team, and I want to share that with you guys so that you know all of the things that you can accomplish once you get to the point where you have a really awesome team to back you up. But I also want to be honest about how difficult it is so that you know going in that you may need some guidance in that area. You may need help with how do I actually hire somebody? How do I make sure that my team member is a good team member? How do I educate them and challenge them in order to make this team member grow into a better team member? And those are all questions that I want to help you guys with. So let me know if you have questions about building a team, or if you're thinking about building a team. I would love to hear from you guys.